What's up guys, Gents here, welcome to an awesome penalty montage video. Nah, not really, I'm just kidding. It's actually a squad builder, as you can obviously see from the screen. I just edited that penalty into the video just for a bit of humour really. And obviously the audio of that clip was obviously edited over the original footage. Martin Taylor didn't really think that was actually a good penalty. Anyways, today's squad is a bit of a hybrid compared to the original Serie A squad, which obviously was just a bit of a boring squad, but like I say, it was my first squad. Anyways, I'm waffling a bit. There is quite a few red links in the team, but there is only 2 clubs in it, so you might not class it as a hybrid, but nonetheless I'm going to call it a hybrid. There are some quite expensive players in this squad, so you can probably see from the title who's going to be in it. I'm going for a different approach with the way I'm going to do the squad builder this time. Instead of having the full squad on display and going for the players, I'm going to put them in individually, discuss them a bit and show some footage for each player. Obviously show some defensive clips and attacking clips. Anyways, let's get into the squad. First off, in goal we have got Diego Lopez, the Real Madrid goalkeeper, who is obviously Spanish. I'd probably say he's Casillas' understudy a bit, but he's probably older than actually, I don't know. He's 6'5", cost me 1.5k, and a solid goalkeeper nonetheless. He's alright. I mean, he's basically the cheaper alternative to Casillas. I couldn't afford Casillas at the time. Got the glove chemistry cell on him just to boost these. He's handling, positioning and diving or something. I just think it's the best chemistry cell to have on a goalkeeper. But like I say, he has some footage from some of the saves that he did pull off. Nice save there. I mean, that kind of shot you would normally, especially this one, you'd expect that to go in, but it's a nice save from Diego Lopez. And yes, I did score a couple of penalties with him. As you can see, I was winning 4-1, so I thought, why not? Let's take a penalty with him. And what a penalty that was. I mean, I don't even think the keeper would have saved that if he actually dived that way. Actually, I think the keeper does dive the right way and he doesn't manage to save this one. Yeah, nice penalty there. Better than Lewandowski's at the beginning anyways, and yes, I gave him the shush because I'm an arsehole like that. Anyways, into centre-back, we've got Pepe and we've got Sergio Ramos once I put him in. By the way guys, this is post-commentary. I've already recorded this and I'm talking over it as I'm basically saying it. Sergio Ramos cost me 35k. 80 pace, 84 defending, 86 heading being his key stats, and I've got the anchor chemistry on him. I know he's already fast, but I want him faster. Solid centre back. And Pepe, he's really good for his price, only 2.5k. Again, the anchor chemistry style on him. Basically, Sergio Ramos has got the high attacking work rate, so he does push up a bit more sometimes. Like from corners, he does stay up rather than go back, whereas Pepe will just run back. But he's really fast, which is just what you need. And Pepe is not exactly slow either. But I mean, out of the two, actually, I did prefer Pepe. I mean, for price, anyways. If they were both the same price, I'd prefer Pepe. I'd prefer Sergio Ramos, sorry. But Pepe being significantly cheaper is just as good, really. Here's a clip here. This is what I like from my centre backs. When the goalkeeper kicks it up, they can head them down. Look at that strike from Sergio Ramos. That's what I mean. After a corner, he just stays up. Nice little headed goal there from Sergio Ramos. They did score me a couple of goals from headers. And watch this for a header. I mean, what is the defender doing? He just lets it roll into the back of his net. Absolute dirt of a goal. Anyways, in the full-back positions, we have got Piszczek for the right back. And left back, we've got Marcelo. Got the shadow chemistry cell on both of them because they're not the fastest full-backs. So I wanted to up that pace. And to be honest, the rest of the stats on both full-backs were pretty good. So I just wanted the defending as well. Marcelo cost me 13k, and I'm a Marcelo fanboy. I love him in real life, and I'm not gonna lie, I am biased towards the guy. I think he's incredible in real life, and he's incredible in this game. Definitely my preferred fullback of the two. Scored me 2 goals actually, which I will show you. Piszczek, he didn't really do much in terms of assists or goals, but he is a solid right back. He done the job, and I like his work rates. High work rates means that as well as going forward, he's got the high defensive work rate as well to track back and defend, which, you know, it's exactly what you want for your fullbacks. But let's say out the two, similar price. Piszczek was just over 10k, Marcelo 13k. Nice little goal line clearance there from Piszczek. He does the job. He gets in strong tackles, and he can get up the pitch to support my winger, and obviously play some 1-2s down the line and cross the ball. Here's some clips of Marcelo. I've already showed you the Piszczek ones. Nice little back heel pass there, and yeah, I mean, Marcelo's, look at that strength. I mean, he's not the biggest of guys, but he's got really good strength and decent pace. Yeah, this is what Marcelo does best. He just runs up the wing and takes a punt. But look at this for a finish. I don't know where he came from, but I'm going to show you a replay of this just to show the swerve outside the boot. I mean, where the hell does Marcelo get that shot from? I don't know. Anyways, enough of Marcelo. Let's go into the CDM spot with Xabi Alonso. Is it Xabi Alonso? Either or. He's an awesome player in real life, and he's awesome in this. He's only got the 55 pace, but to be honest, I'm not really bothered about pace from my CDMs. Costs just over 4k. Only the one goal, which you will see, but 17 assists. He was my corner kick taker, so obviously he assisted all of headed goals from corners. 81 defending, solid, but 88 passing being that key stat, so he can distribute the ball really well to my attack. Got the central chemistry style on Alonso just to boost his defending and heading. Just obviously I want to boost his defending just because he's a CDM, but I want to boost that heading because he's not the tallest of CDMs, and I want to be able to head the ball down from goal kicks. But again, he has some just solid tackles and nice little distribution of the ball there. And that goal that you saw wasn't the best, but a goal from Alonso nonetheless. Right, wide midfielders, I've actually got them playing in the right wing and left wing position. I've got Blachowski right mid. The reason I've got them in the wing position is because I was using them in another squad where they were playing wingers. You're probably thinking they're not going to get 10 chemistry, but they do get 10 chemistry. You will see that at the end of the squad. And I've obviously got Reus left mid. Out of the two, I did prefer Reus. Obviously he's a lot better of a player. Cost me over 100k, and I did buy the squad about a couple of months ago, so you'll probably be able to pick him up for about 70k now, I would imagine. 4-star skills and weak foot, 91 pace being the highest stat of them all. I've got the dead-eye chemistry selling because his pace and dribbling are awesome enough. I mean, his shooting's awesome as well, but I want up that passing as well. Obviously he will be crossing the ball a lot in my strikers, being a wide midfielder. He's got me 12 goals and assisted 17 in 59 games, which isn't the best return, but considering the kind of left mid and right mid, it's pretty decent. I would have preferred to play them both in the wing or forward positions, but I love the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. 93 pace on Blachowski there. I'll use the Maestro chemistry cell on him just to boost his shooting, passing and dribbling, I think it is. Again, his pace is good enough. I want to boost his shooting and passing mainly, but I don't think there is a chemistry cell for that. If there is, I'm just obviously an idiot. But a couple of defensive clips from Blachowski here. I mean, this is Ronaldo on the ball, and Blachowski, boom, just pushes him off, just like Altidore did on, was it Sanya, when he got that disallowed goal? That was hilarious. Being a Newcastle fan anyways. But yeah, I mean, what a goal this is from Blachowski, you'll see. I do actually intend to cross it with Lewandowski. He misses it, and Blachowski is just there to drill it in the far post. There's a nice replay for you. But yeah, I mean, Blachowski was really good defensively. Like, I know it's not the key stat, but it just means if you were to use him in a 3-5-2, I think he'd be really effective. Look at this goal. It's just like an absolute pinball machine. It's a bit sweaty, but it didn't even touch the ground, and I just love that goal for the intention of passing it between the players. Here's some Reus clips. I mean, bit sweaty cutting it across, but that was a lovely finish on his weak foot. And this is what I mean about Reus' shooting. Look at that for a finish shot. Absolutely just sails into the top corner. And when you break with Reus and Blachowski in your two strikers, which I've got, it is just so fast. I mean, from corners, you just blast it up and then he just takes a long shot. This is a free kick here. I didn't actually score it. I didn't really get many free kicks to start with, but that was the closest I got, so I thought I'd put it in. Next little clip here. I mean, you wouldn't expect Reus to have much strength, but he just shrugs off the defenders, keeps them off the ball, and just drills it in the bottom corner. Sorry. And you've seen a couple of Berber spins and finesse shots. You can abuse that with Reus with the 4-star skills and the long shot trait that he has got. Right, so in centre attack and mid, again, I've got him in the centre mid position. It's Gundogan. The reason I've got him in centre mid, again, is because I've got him in another squad and he will still get the full chemistry in, even though he's out of position. I've got the Deadeye chemistry cell on Gundogan as well, just to boost his shooting and passing. Mainly he's passing because if he's a cam, he needs better pass. Well, he's already got good passing, but I want to maximise his passing and obviously boost his shooting for them long shots. 4-star skills and weak foot. He cost me just over 30k. A bit pricey. Oh, by the way, look at this for a goal. The guy puts his defender on the line, so I thought I'm not going to be able to score this directly. So I laid off Gundogan, and what a strike that was. But anyways, yeah, he costs just over 30k, and he is decent. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he's worth 30k. At the end of the video, actually, I will show you just an alternative you can have for Alonso and Gundogan. I'm not going to spoil it, but I just changed a couple of players up just for like a game or two, and I'm going to try them out. But look at that strike from Gundogan. I keep saying Gundogan, I'm pretty sure it's Gundogan. Either or, yeah, I mean, he's got really good shooting, he's got good pace, and he gets in those positions, and he does get some decent assists on my two strikers, which is exactly what I need. Speaking of my two strikers, here they are. I've got Aubameyang on the left striker, and I've got the one and only Lewandowski at right striker. Obviously gets a perfect link with Blachowski there. Let's talk about Aubameyang first. 46 games, 37 goals and 27 assists. Amazing return, only 15k, 95 pace, and he's 6'1". What else could you ask for, you know what I mean? I've got the finisher chemistry style and just to boost his shooting and heading, because obviously, like, I don't need to boost his pace up. And I do like to head the ball, try and head the ball with Aubameyang, with it being 6'1". The only downside with him, 3-star skills and weak foot, but when you've got Lewandowski paired up with him, it doesn't really matter really. I mean, he's an awesome player, but Lewandowski was the star man. 59 games, 53 goals and 17 assists. Cost me just over 70k. Again, you'll probably be able to get him a lot cheaper. Much better work rates this year with high and medium rather than those high work rates, and he's got 4-star skill moves this year. He was intended to be a bit more of my target man, hence why I've got the Hawk chemistry cell on him, because he's pace, shooting and heading. Yeah, like I do try and cross the ball to him. Obviously, like he's got decent. Well, I say decent. He's got really good heading, and his shooting is a lie. He's got much better than 78 shooting. And here's some clips from both my strikers. Lovely ball from Blachowski into Aubameyang. Takes it down, a nice little slot past the keeper. This one's quite similar, except instead of just shooting straight away, he runs like adjacent to the goal, keeps the defender off, and just drills it into the far post. And this goal just highlights his pace. Breaks away from the defender, nice little chip there over the keeper. You will see a bit of a chip montage from these two strikers, and here's a little KSI goal. Sweaty, I know, but I just like the way it's a first time chip over the keeper. Nice little finisher. But yeah, you will see a bit of a chip montage from these two strikers. I mean, this is probably my favourite chip of all. Keeper saves it, tips it up, and it just goes into the same goal. Goes into the goal even though he tips it up. Ridiculous. That goal actually was on the same game as that Sergio Ramos header that scored, where the defender just passes it into his own net. I don't know what the keeper was doing that game. I felt a bit bad for the guy. But nice little shot there from Aubameyang from a through ball from Gundogan. It's a really good partnership having Aubameyang and Lewandowski up front, and obviously Gundogan having really good passing. It's such a good attack. And Reus and Blachowski actually get really involved in the game, even though they're like wide midfielders, but I feel they would get more involved as right and left forwards or wingers. That volley just saw from Lewandowski, I absolutely love that weak foot across the body. But I can't really remember this goal either. It's just a nice drill across the face of goal there. Overall, I did much prefer Lewandowski. I mean, what a player he was. I mean, look at this for a weak foot volley. As you'll notice, like goals like this, you won't be able to see any of the names or anything. What happened was I did actually, like, I wasn't recording these goals. So basically what I did was, I scored them. I thought I need to put this in the footage. So I just recorded the highlights, which you're probably thinking isn't the best thing to do, but I just wanted more footage. What a ball this is from Aubameyang, by the way. Absolutely lovely. And Lewandowski just takes it down, smashes it in the near post. Like I say, out of the two, Lewandowski was probably my favourite player of the team. Either him or Marcelo or Blachowski or Reus. I say that's just the whole team really. But yeah, I mean, nice bit of strength there from Lewandowski. He does that a lot actually. Got that nice bit of strength, and he can just drill it across the face of goal. And yeah, any players with 4-star skills, I'm going to abuse the Berber spin, and look at that for a finish on his weak foot. This goal here just highlights that he is good in the air as well. Just gets in front of the defender, and it was a 90th minute goal, and I scored a perfect hat-trick, and I was drawn 2-2 at the time. So what a time to score a perfect hat-trick, you know what I mean? Nice little chip there. But yeah, I mean, I think overall this team is really, really solid. I would recommend it to anyone, because it's basically a Borussia Dortmund attack with a Real Madrid defence, and if I could afford it, I would have it the other way around, but I can't afford Ronaldo, you know what I mean? And I love that ball from Reus, and a nice little chip over the keeper there. Just lovely link-up play between all the players. Right, so that's basically the squad. Overall, I would recommend the squad to anyone. But like I say, I did change up the centre attacking mid and centre defensive mid, and voila, there's Reus at centre attacking mid and Javi Martinez in centre defensive mid. Again, the whole team does get 10 chemistry with the German league manager. The reason I just wanted to try it out, like I say, as you can see, there's only one game there for both of them. I wanted to change Alonso just to try a tall player. I like tall defensive midfielders, and I just wanted to try Reus because he's really cheap. And I did actually score one goal in the first game that he played. The guy rage quit after he scored. Actually, got the dead-eye chemistry on Reus just to boost his shooting and passing. Just means his shooting is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, the goal I did score wasn't like an absolute worldie, but it was a good goal nonetheless. I mean, here it is. Yeah, he just gets the ball, drills it, and just keeper can't even get near it. But this is the squad that I've got for you. On screen, I think I will just show you that there is 10 chemistry in each player. The cost of the squad is on your screen right now, and yeah, I would definitely, if you've got the coins, I'd definitely recommend this squad. So that's the squad for you. I'm Gents, and I'm out. Cheers for watching.